Sharon Candy. Middle school. Vacation class.
Praise the Lord, church. Praise the Lord again. My name is Rhodah Marangu. And my daughter is Sharon, as you've heard. She goes to Mirema School. And I thank God for her. Every time we see a person with a disability, awkward moments set in. Do you agree with me, church? They set in because we ask ourselves, how do I approach this mama with this child? Or how do I approach this person with this disability? Do I greet them? Do I cry with them? Or how do I behave? So those things happen to us. And it is human. Many years before I got Candy, I also used to ask myself the same question. Whenever I found a person with a special need, I would ask myself, how do I go about it? How are they going to take me? Are they going to talk to me? Are they going to be offended? All those questions come in. Well, I want to give you a very short story. We all know that we love stories, yeah. And when we listen to stories, we get run a lot. I just want to give you a very brief story about Candy. We normally sit at the back, and she tells me, Mom, this is our reserved praise in our church. And I thank God for that, because I've heard of people who say that in their churches they do not have any accommodation. Some of them are sent away because their children are taken to be a disruption in the church. But I thank God for our church, because I started coming with Candy in church long time ago when I moved to Nairobi. That was way back in 2009. And all through, I've seen a lot of support from everyone. People greet me, people assist me in every way. Candy is very friendly. When you talk to her, she will call you my best friend. And I thank God. Well, some people have been asking me what happened to Candy. I want to tell the congregation today what happened to Candy, so that I can encourage another parent. Candy was born a normal, beautiful baby, small in size. She was 2.8 kilograms. For the mothers, you know what that means. But she was pretty. I carried my bundle of joy home with my husband, Mr. Marangu. He's sitting there. You have seen him support us to come here. So we carried our baby home, a small baby, very pretty. And for 8 months, we did not know that the baby had any problem. She would cry and cry until I decided to go seek for assistance from a doctor. Those of you who know Dr. Pediatrician in Meru. So we visited his office, and he told us that same day, this girl has a heart condition. So I can't remember what happened next, because we just went home with our baby. The following week, we came to Nairobi, referred to. She carried all the tests, and at the end of the day, it was confirmed So the doctor had to arrange for an operation, which was done immediately because it could not wait. So our little, small, beautiful girl was taken to the theater, and there the operation went on very well, but something happened which affected most of our faculties, the brain and even our mobility. So that is why basically I support Kendi. We have a wheelchair, which I rarely use. Why? Because we've come a long way with Kendi. We were given all those stories that this girl will never walk, this girl will never see, this girl will never sit. All those stories that you hear from some of our doctors. For 2 years, Kendi did not have any sight. So she was like that blind watch that we find in the Bible for 2 years. For more than 2 years, Kendi could not sit. So where we are today, it is the grace of God. I thank God because every day we see a change in Kendi. We were told that she may not be able. Thank you. So we were given all those discouraging ones that can come from people. That this will never happen, this will never be, this girl will never reach this certain age. But I thank God. As you see Kendi here now, she is 20 years. So to the other parents who are going through the same, I would encourage you to keep working, not to give up. God sees everything that we go through. And God will never give you something that you'll not be able to handle at any time. You've never asked at any time. I have a very strong support group and also a very supportive family. Every time we find Kendi is not in the house, everyone is like, where is Kendi? Because she has become a pillar in our house that brings us together as a family. She will always remind us to pray and always remind us to go back to the Bible and read. She will always remind our younger sister what is expected as a bigger sister. She will always remind even the older brother what is expected of him. So, church, I take this opportunity to thank you and to ask you to support other parents who may be going through what I'm going through. There are some who may be lacking in finances. Just ask them what could be lacking. There are those that are emotionally hurt. Kindly ask them what support you can give them so that they can, at the end of the day, be as happy as any other person that we find. So this being Disability Awareness Sunday, I thank the church for finding it good to invite a person with a special need to come and even speak to the church, so that the church can know that though disability may be there, ability is there. We may find somebody who looks like they may not be in that position of understanding, but remember, that other faculty, the mind, is very strong. Sometimes you even talk here about them when they are just there, without realizing that these are people who can understand, who can discern, who can, yes, do all those other things. So kindly talk to them like any other normal person. I thank you, and may God bless you.